All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome. It is time once again for Not Replaced Yet Office Hours. My name is Nick Bushkar. I'm riding solo today. My brother Jesse could not make it due to work and other preoccupations, things like I'm rambling now and I'm not saying words well, but that's okay. Let me pull down the music here, and I am going to run through today's AI headlines. And since it's just me, I'm just going to go ahead and get into it. And we have a lot to cover today, and there's some really interesting things in here. So we begin with a major advancement in cancer treatment. Researchers at UT Southwestern Medical Center have developed an AI model that can predict which kidney cancer patients will respond to anti-angiogenic therapies. These drugs only help about half of patients, but with this AI tool, doctors could soon target the right therapies with greater accuracy, saving lives, time, and money. Meanwhile, at the University of Pittsburgh, a new cloud innovation center is fusing AI with sports science. In partnership with AWS, Pitt is using AI to optimize athlete performance and injury prevention with real-time health monitoring, predictive injury alerts, and customized training regimens. Now, in an unexpected twist, the California State Bar admitted that AI helped write questions for the February bar exam. While it may mark a turning point for how we evaluate future lawyers, critics are calling for stronger oversight in high-stakes settings. At the Department of Defense, officials are pushing hard to integrate AI into everything from intelligence to battlefield logistics. One official called it mission critical to U.S. military dominance. New efforts include AI for real-time decision-making, background checks, and cybersecurity defenses. Now, more locally in New York, the state appointed its first ever chief AI officer. Shreya Ahmed will oversee a $90 million Empire AI initiative aimed at turning the Empire State into a national hub for ethical and practical AI deployment across public institutions. In infrastructure and power, a study from Epoch AI shows that by 2030, leading AI supercomputers could need as much electricity as 9 million homes, about 9 gigawatts. That's the output of 9 nuclear reactors. The AI race isn't just about chips and code, folks. It is about power grids and climate impact. Tech giants are now exploring nuclear energy and more efficient hardware to offset the growing demand. And to help you visualize that impact, engineer Julian Delvand created a tool that estimates how much electricity your chatbot conversations consume. For example, one Llama 3.3 query is the equivalent to running a microwave for 0.12 seconds. And finally, in what I consider to be the most interesting topic of the day, Anthropic is launching a research program on model welfare. This program will explore whether AI models might someday deserve ethical consideration. While most researchers say today's models aren't conscious, Anthropic's move opens a provocative discussion about the rights of advanced AI. They're not claiming AI feels pain, but they are asking what we'll do if someday it might. And that, ladies and gentlemen, covers it for your daily AI news roundup today on Thursday, April 24th, 2025. And again, since I'm solo, I do kind of want to riff on that last story because I was listening to a podcast. It's the Mindscape podcast. Sean Carroll, he's a physicist, and he had Annika Harris on, and she has a new audio series out that covers basically the idea of consciousness, and she is studying and asking questions around since we don't have an understanding of where consciousness comes from, what if it is a fundamental rather than emergent? And it really does cover that. They even talked about that if computers are conscious, but in her framework, it was interesting because it wouldn't just be computers or AI, advanced AI. It's actually everything down to electrons. And so I don't know. Check it out if you want to get real nerdy and down in the weeds about that kind of stuff. It just sort of sparked something since I was listening to that earlier today. And yeah, here I'm going to go over here and check out the chat. I don't think we have anybody in chat. If we do, I'm happy to talk to you fine folks. But of course, we are still growing this. Oh, I forgot to say it. If you have lasted this long, I think we're going to call it for today. But if you're still here, meaning if for some reason, once we get obviously very popular down the road and you want to come back and watch our old episodes, our old lives, and for some reason you're watching this, thank you so much for being a part of this. Please like, subscribe, share, and yeah, send it out to your friends. We need to spread the word about what we're doing here at Not Replaced Yet. We're trying to educate, inform, inspire, all things about AI, and we need your help. We have a growing community, small but mighty, and thank you so much for being here and being a part of it. And since we don't have much else to say today, I think we're going to wrap it up here. And please check back tomorrow, 4 p.m. Jesse will be back. We're going to run down the news, and we're actually going to go through what we think is the most important the most important set of stories and our takeaway from the week in AI. And yeah, we'll see you soon.